Welcome gamers, Hazador here, and today I'm going to tell you the best defensive team setup when playing Overwatch. Now that we're in Season 3, people have been nerfed, people have been buffed, and the meta has changed quite a lot. Now I've already made a video of the best attacking team, and a lot of the heroes in that video are in the best defensive team as well, so if this team's a little bit too short, go and watch my best attacking team to get more information on why I think these heroes are the best. The first thing you need is 2 supports without a doubt. The first support is an obvious must pick, it's Lucio. He heals everybody, his speed boost, his ability to do damage to enemies at the same time, just wall running, everything about him is absolutely amazing. It's easy to heal people while playing as him, and there's just no reason to pick Mercy over Lucio in my opinion. Maybe her ultimate is a bit more powerful, but honestly Lucio's ultimate can be just as effective in the right hands. Now, you need a secondary healer. Before Season 3, the best secondary healer to have without doubt was Ana, but now it's switched to Zenyatta. Mainly because Ana's nano boost was nerfed. And I think Zenyatta in general, his damage output is so important to your team. Of course DPS heroes do most of the damage, but to have a support who can put orbs on people, make your team basically have double damage to that specific target, and to just take down specific supports, do a lot of damage to tanks, and even take out someone like Pharah, Zenyatta is not to be underestimated whatsoever. His ultimate is amazing as well, and he's just the best secondary healer to have when you're defending an objective. You're also going to need 2 tanks. The first tank you need is obviously going to be D.Va. Now that she's buffed, I don't really need to tell you how good she is. Her damage is very good, her shield is as good as ever, like blocking ultimates like Pharah's, she moves about really quickly, her extra health just makes her even harder to take down, her ultimate can wipe teams like with no problem whatsoever, and overall, I just think D.Va is the best tank in the game. That may be a bold statement, but I think it's one that I could definitely argue for. However, I could also argue against, but D.Va, without a doubt, is the best tank or one of the best tanks in the game. You definitely want her on your team when you're defending. Now the second tank you should need, in my personal opinion, is Reinhart. When attacking objectives, I said that Zarya or Roadhog would also be good alternatives, but when defending, I just love to have a Reinhart on the objective, sitting in front of a payload or just protecting certain choke points so the enemies can't get past it. Yes, a Roadhog or a Zarya could work well, but in my opinion, if you have a Reinhart and a D.Va like really close together on the defensive objective, it's almost impossible to pierce through them without using a very powerful ultimate or something like that. His shield, D.Va's shield together are just basically an impenetrable wall. And there's another wall that I'm going to mention later in this video that makes this setup even more disgusting. Now that you have all these tanks and supports in your team, you want someone who's going to be doing a hell of a lot of damage to the enemy team. Who is that man? It is of course Soldier 76. Just like D.Va, he was buffed, and now he is very powerful. His damage to tanks is just out of this world, he can take people out left, right and centre, his missiles can just one-shot people, and overall, he's probably the best attacking hero or best DPS hero in the game. In my previous video I said you need 2 DPS heroes when attacking, a flanker and someone like Soldier 76. But when defending, you don't really need a flanker. Of course you can have someone, and if you've got someone in your team who has like very good skills with Tracer or has absolutely mastered Genji, you could go with them, but in my opinion, someone you do need on a defensive team is Mei. Now we all know how many people hate this character simply because she is so annoying to play against. But she's annoying for a reason. That's because she is very effective at defending objectives. Just sitting on the payload in her little ice bubble, using walls to protect her team from ultimates, and her own ultimate is something that can win you games in an instant. And overall, I don't really see any disadvantage of using Mei on a defensive team. Yes, she's annoying and some people say she shouldn't even be in the game because freezing enemies is just something that, shouldn't really be in here at all because it just slows down the gameplay loads and it's so frustrating to play against. But if you have a Mei on your team, you have a much better chance of winning. But of course, that is only my personal opinion. There are many other heroes who can work well on a defensive team, such as Symmetra, Zarya, Reaper, and many others. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more.